Today we're in Capitan, New Mexico, and this is the birthplace of Smokey the Bear. The story goes that there was a wildfire here in Lincoln County, and the firefighters and locals were out battling the fire, and they found a small cub up in the tree away from its mother. It had burnt paws, so they decided to take the cub out and save it, and from there that cub became Smokey the Bear and was sent off to Washington, D.C. To the National Zoo. Ashley came completely prepared and ready for our excursion to Smokey the Bear. I told her that we were going to be here today, and she's like, I have just the perfect shirt for this.
Smokey the Bear, Smokey the Bear, growling and a growling and a sniff in the air. He can find the fire before it starts to flame. That's why they call him Smokey, that was how he got his name.
We just got back to the vehicle after touring the historic park, and there's a few cool things that I had no idea. First off, I didn't originally know that Smokey the Bear was a real bear and there was an actual story behind that. But what they actually did was, this was created by the federal government for the war effort to stop people from creating all these wildfires and forest fires, because they needed the lumber during World War II to be able to help build what they needed to do. And there was wildfires going on, and that was actually holding them back from what they needed to get done. What were some other cool things that we learned?
Well, after they rescued the baby bear, he lived to 26 years old, which is good. The life expectancy is like 24, 25 in the wild. And then once he passed away, sadly, they brought him back here to his hometown where his first forest was, where he was born. And he's buried here, and we just got to visit his grave.
Well, that's it, young fellas. Smokey the Bear, my friend and yours. But he needs our help, Smokey does. Your help and mine to keep our forest green and growing. So let's always remember, and ask Pop and Mom to remember, too, what Smokey says. Remember, only we, you and I, can prevent forest fire.